Alright, welcome to Magic Crafters. Let's go. In this homeworld, we've got 300 gems, 3 dragons, and a whopping 2 dragon eggs. Yeah, remember when I said the thieves will become extremely prominent in this level? Yeah, we've got 2 dragon eggs in the homeworld, and there's the first one. We're getting him right now. Come back here, you son of a bitch. Oh, what a dick. There we go, got him. Alright, and like I said, every dragon, like the dragons for each world have unique designs, so we're gonna take a look at the design, one of the designs for the Magic Crafters dragons.
Welcome to Magic Crafters. I want you to release the dragons, reclaim our treasure, and recover the eggs from those pesky blue thieves.
It's kind of strange looking, but I think that's the point. Like in the last level, hold on. Speaking of strange looking, look at these enemies. What the hell am I even looking at? Also, we can't move the camera any further because there's a wall here, but if you try to, Spyro still turns his head. That's kind of funny. But, dang, 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 dang. In the last episode, or in the last world, we went to Peacekeepers and we had all these, like, buff-ass beef dragons. But in this level, in Magic Crafters, we've got all these, like, geeky mage-looking things. You know, real tiny, real thin. You know, they look like they would be mage dragons, in all honesty. So, consistent, and we're gonna save right now, just in case. And this is how you actually save your game. You gotta step on a dragon pedestal. Game doesn't autosave. As I'm aware, the game doesn't autosave. These green dudes are completely non-hostile, but they are, by manipulating the level geography, like this dude. What an ass. In some levels of Magic Crafters, I think Alpine Ridge is one of them. Those green druids are like the main things that'll get you killed, because you'll have to be gliding to platforms and they will put up walls to try and stop you. It's not okay. There's the second egg thief. He just runs around in this little circle, pretty simple. Alright, and we have something new. I'm gonna save you guys. We have something new right here. Hello, buddy. Magic Crafters is introducing a new mechanic to us. And we're gonna have this dragon explain it.
When you see arrows like these, you can charge along with them to begin a supercharge.
Supercharge? Excellent.
Go ahead, try it.
Design for Magic Crafters, and we have, as Spyro put it, supercharge awesome. So Spyro gels back his little spikes, and we are going ham. You want to know what supercharge looks like? Here we go. Meow. Meow. Yeah, supercharge is fun. And there's the final dragon right there. Also, I think we need to, so those chests that originally we could only destroy with like the bottle rockets, supercharge is another method of taking those out. And that's a part where the game and the later games are absolute dicks and will put like undestroyable chests in the most inconvenient of places. But we gotta ride supercharge all the way down this cave, and then bada boom that thing. Did we take out the... We missed him? Interesting. Okay. And here we have the final dragon.
This portal leads to a special place where you can learn to fly. I remember when I was a young dragon, earning my wings.
Learn to fly. Got it.
I love this running gag that Spyro is like, so like, this running gag that Spyro is, hold on. Shut up. This running gag that Spyro is like, you know, kind of like young and rebellious and doesn't want to listen to like the old like dragons go on about their stories. I don't know, it's a funny little detail that they keep doing throughout the game. But yeah, this is the point where a dragon explains to you what a flight level is. Like, even if you missed the one in Artisans, there's a really obvious one just chilling out in Peacekeepers, so I don't understand. And also I love these enemies, they're just like reanimated like raincoats or witch costumes. So you take them out and they just like, oh, there's a key. You take them out and they just like deflate. Like they flatten. There's Wizard Peak, one of the freaking greatest levels in Spyro history. Meow. Yeah, they're just reanimated like raincoats. Then you take them out and they just flatten. Dude, they're awesome, dude. I love the enemy design in this game. It's so like charming. Alright, so there's clearly gonna be 10 gems in that safe. Let's see what we need to get out of here. I don't even know how many dragon eggs you need. But apparently, it's less than or equal to 7. Yep, we can skip all of Magic Crafters right now. However, if you have skipped all of Peacekeepers and you try to skip Magic Crafters, you're not gonna be finishing this game, because later you will need dragons to... Actually, don't really remember where this safe is. Oh, yes I do. There's a cave right over there, so you climb up here. And you glide around here. And there's an extra life and a safe. If you try skipping too many levels, you're not gonna finish the game, because you're gonna need you're gonna need a lot of dragons to reach the final world. And you're not gonna get those if you try skipping levels willy-nilly. But there we go. The Magic Crafters Homeworld is complete, or at least the base. I mean, the home part of the Homeworld. So we're gonna start off on the next, not the next episode. We're doing this right now. We're going to Alpine Ridge. And this episode has some interesting enemy design. I keep calling the levels episodes. Stop it, Jace. Ba-boom. Alright. So this level is all about the druids and these big mythical beasts. There you go. He directed the beast at us, and then when we took it out, he screamed like, "Holy shit, I'm screwed! Oh my god, I'm screwed! What a beast! What a goddamn beast!" What a badass! That dude! Okay. Here we go. And I love this. He rides the beast! He rides the beast! I love this level. Okay, just letting that out there. I freaking love this level. The big, like, mythical beasts are mainly just, like, normal enemies. They're just normal big enemies. But they make them interesting by having them, like, interact with the other enemies. So, like, these little, like, Oh my god, I never noticed that. They freaking bow to each other. But they make the enemies interesting by having them interact with the little guys, and it's freaking, it's amazing. Little guys order them around, little guys ride their backs, it's freaking awesome. And also, there is a wizard duel happening over there. This game's amazing, okay? This game is just awesome. They didn't have to do this, but they programmed those two enemies when you're far away enough to have a magic duel. It's fucking Insomniac. Take all my money. All of it.
Spyro, you're not afraid of those big, noisy, gigantic, awful beasts, are you?
Of course not.
I didn't think so.
I'm not scared. Alright. So we have two choices. We can glide over there, or we can glide over there. However, as you can see, there's a little like platform that'll be able to get over there anyway, so logically, it would make more sense to go over here since there's stuff to grab. We're gonna take this guy out first, and I love this enemy. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. Little ice wizard. Take him out. Look at his stubby little legs. You know, it's like stubby little legs, but it's like lanky legs. And if they put 3 of them in this one little room, it's actually kind of difficult to dodge all their attacks. I love this game. Once you reach Magic Crafters, that's when this game starts to get really fun. Alright. Boop, take out. And these guys are so scared. Like, they realized, oh crap, I'm not gonna like, okay. Are you trying to be, yeah. If you hold still, then he laughs at you. But once you like move, he's like, oh god, no, please, don't hurt me. I have kids. I realize this game has a lot of like non-hostile enemies that are actually like scared of you, but those guys have it coming by actually trying to murder you with the environment. Also, this dude is raring to go. He's freaking, he's ready. He's ready for a fight. Bada boom. Alright, so I hope you better be careful, because this dude, these druids are going to be the bane of your existence in this level, alright? Like I said, they're going to be moving shit while you're trying to glide. Like, look at that dude over there raises the floor as you try to glide to him, and it's actually kind of fast. You gotta time it like just right in order to get over there. It's scary, dude. Take him out so we don't have to deal with that shit anymore. Almost died casually. Lives.
Thank you for fixing.
I realize that my commentary has been like off for the past like few minutes, so we're gonna just ignore that. You probably heard me screaming, going like, oh my god, I love this, but okay, we're gonna ignore that. We're gonna ignore what just happened there. Double kill. Looks like I'm gonna have to use post commentary again for that like little section right there. That's fine, it won't take up the whole video. Jeez, look at this! Look, this level gets so creative, okay? Like, okay, I knew that was coming, so I got hit just so like you could take in what was going on. That sounds like a that sounds like a humble brag, but no, like legit. But this level's so creative, okay? They try to surprise you, okay? They literally just stuck an enemy on the floor and had an enemy raise the floor up so the enemy would just come up and jump scare you. Like, they took the idea of these druids manipulating the environment and the interactions with these big beasts, and they took it to like they just took it to its limit in like one level. It's great, okay? That's what's great about Spyro 1 is they take an idea and they take an idea and they experiment with that one idea so much that it just becomes like it becomes absolutely central to each level. Each level has an identity based on just an idea that the developers had. And for this, it was the manipulation of the environment and these big beasts. And they took those two ideas and they made it great.
Great work, Spyro. If you keep this up, you'll learn all the tricks of the Magic Crafter world.
Alright, so now we're almost done with Alpine Ridge. As you can see, 500 gems, that's a lot, and a dragon egg, and one more dragon, and all of that will be right over here. Luckily, they didn't put a druid there.
Remember that these blue thieves haven't stolen eggs only in the Magic Crafter world. Don't worry, I'll take care of them.
If they put a druid in here that you couldn't see, I'd be pissed. But we gotta chase down this egg thief, down one of the more complex egg thief like tracks, I guess. And take him out. There we go, now all that's left is to collect all the gems. That's a little scary, because right over here, look at this. This is mean. We have explosives guarding gems on tiny platforms. Flame that, jump, flame that, jump. And I'm not waiting around. No! This is just such a mean trick from the developers. I'm not waiting here to get blown up. There's probably a point you can stand on on these if you don't want to like fly off, but I'm not taking that risk. There we go. 500 gems. We are really climbing the gem count. And yes, just so you know, you don't spend the gems on anything. The gems are literally just another collectible for you to get that's only used to measure your progress like twice in the game. So for the most part, if you really want to, if you're not worried about 100%, you can ignore collecting all of them. Just try to collect most of them. There we go. We have 39 dragons right now. There are 80 dragons in the game. The only reason that says 42% is because it's also counting the dragon eggs and the gems, and the later levels just add a lot more gems to each level. So it's acting like we technically haven't collected half the collectibles, but if we're using the dragons as a gauge of how close we are to the end, we are about halfway through the game now. Which is pretty cool. We're making progress. So next time on the road to Reignited, we're gonna climb up here and we're gonna go to the level right next to Supercharge. This is the first level that makes its identity based on the idea of Supercharge. There will be others in the game like it, and there's one other like it. That's oh boy. But this is the first level that'll act as our basic, like, you know, not really our tutorial, because that's what the Homeworld was for, but this will give us some ideas about what we can do with Supercharge later in the game that'll come in real handy later. So next time we're going to head out over to High Caves, and we're going to go fuck